Warning, this video may contain dark images and dark themes, so be careful, be ready, because in this video, things quickly fall apart with the absence of our leader, Walter. And for those of you who are new, go check out my playlist for vinyl. It's on my YouTube channel. Click subscribe and drop a like. Let's go. We begin this video with the realization that without Walter, these animals could not be controlled. And by animals, I mean fellow cereals. Without Walter, none of this is going to work out. But Dennis didn't care. You see, Dennis never took Walter as a friend. All this time, Walter has been Dennis's obsession. Walter had been his mark. He wanted to trap him. He wanted to put him in prison and throw away the key. So when he saw him in the mask, he was happy. He was relieved. I finally caught you, you prick. He didn't even care that this guy had come here to save his pathetic little life. He was just happy to have caught the killer. But just before any more questions could be asked, Renee walks in. You see, she was the only one that understood Walter. She was the only one he could relate to. So she guided him out. He didn't have his music. He needed support in even walking. He didn't know where he was. And at this moment was when Dennis finally realized that Walter brought his own friends to save his life. He didn't still care though, because they were all cereals, so it didn't matter. Madeline, however, cared. She cared a lot, especially the fact that Walter had killed her flesh eater. She was pissed, so pissed she started attacking her own husks. Shorty deadass was about to blind one till she realized that she was making a wrong move. She had to go on the attack, summon everybody, even the uninitiated. They have to die, and they have to die now. Whoever takes down one of them will receive ascension from me. Let it be said. Hey you, get me mother's axe. While she prepared for war, the twins were having fun. They were having the time of their life. Thankful to Walter. One of the twins felt the hand on his shoulder and he thought it was Guy, but it wasn't. As soon as he turned around, he couldn't even scream. His brother witnessed live as he got torn apart and eaten right in front of him. And at the exact same moment, Walter and his party were pulling up when they saw Guy frozen in his tracks. He just pointed and they saw what was happening. They saw the twins being demolished. They saw one of the twins giving up because he didn't think life was worth living without his brother. So he just looked at Renee and said, "You promised, make us a good coat." Before dispatching himself to join his brother, Renee was broken. She couldn't believe what had just happened. She wanted revenge. Guy wanted revenge, but she had to remind him, Walter doesn't have his music. He needs us to be calm. And so he agreed. But Renee was not as calm as she seemed. Matter of fact, she was pissed. She wanted revenge, and she had a promise to keep. As the monster turned around to see who was giving him such death energy, he didn't see nobody. He decided to keep hunting because he was full of the twins, and now he wanted more. Madeline, however, realized that she couldn't take these people without help, so she unleashed her secret weapon. She unleashed Mother, giving Mother her axe as a gift to butcher and dismantle anyone who stands in her way. And sadly, we know exactly who stands in the way. Walter and his party had found a safe place to stay, a safe place to hide. Guy was trying to talk to him, trying to keep him in the present, while Dennis was just being a little bitch, constantly complaining, constantly acting fucking stupid. The only person that was acting with sense was Victoria, because she remembered there was a record player, and when she told Guy, Guy wanted to be taken there right now. Vic, however, didn't want to leave Renee. She understood that she just lost someone she cared about, but she didn't really know Renee. Guy did, which is why he warned her, no, don't talk to her right now. She's in kill mode. You just get in the way, or you may even die. Just show me the way. After realizing that this is a very scary situation, she agreed. Guy said goodbye to his friend, and Vic told Dennis to watch him and be nice to him. Stop being a bastard, bro. And she left. Dennis, however, didn't give a damn. He does what he wants. Anyways, Guy and Vic found the auditorium. They found the record player, and Guy went to fetch it, but he could sense something. He told Vic to stay behind. He simply shouted, "Come out, I know you're there." Because killers know killers, and this place was filled with killers. And every single one of them wanted the smoke. They rushed Guy. Guy was strong, but they had the numbers and they were equipped with weaponry. They struck over and over, and he struck back, taking down a few. But at the end of the day, he was still a man. Realizing now that Vic was in danger, he decided to stand up, pushing through the pain, and he grabbed onto the fire, calling to Vic, telling her, "Tell Walter it was glorious, fucking glorious." Before dousing himself in the flames, and in that rage, he took down as much as he possibly could. He was lit up, his skin was peeling off, but he didn't care. This was glorious. This was loyalty. They were doing this because they loved Walter, and Walter was doing this because he was trying to save his friend, a friend who will see him in jail for all the crimes he has ever committed. You see, I don't really blame Dennis. He's just doing his job. Walter became his obsession, the serial killer he always wanted to catch, and now this man stood before him, and this same man had apparently saved his life. Right now, he wanted most of all for Walter to admit all the shit he has done, but he couldn't. He needed a song to regain his memories. This frustrated Dennis. He said, "Don't you have a song you always remember? One of those nursery rhymes. Like this old man, he played one." He could literally see as Walter was coming back alive. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. But before he could even finish the rhyme, Walter's face transformed. He got serious. And we see that our boy Dennis had been impaled. Something was sticking out of his gut. In that moment, he called to Walter, and we see who stabbed him. It was Mother. And now we have circled back to the first scene of the first video I ever made. Him begging Walter to put on the mask, begging Walter to remember who he was. Because if he did not, at this very moment, both of them were going to die. And Mother was going to be the one to do it. Yeah, I'll probably have to apologize for the next video because it's going to get very, very wild. Be prepared because shit will fuck you up. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and drop a comment below. It lets me know that you are watching these videos and you want to see what happens next. Peace.